Hi guys, it's Elissa at Moat Cottage Homesteading, the small space homesteading channel. Today I'm going to show you how I organise my seeds, and I'm going to get a head start on my spring garden by sowing some seeds into pots for the greenhouse. We've still got at least a month to go of winter, and where I am in Australia it's classed as a cool climate, so we're going to have plenty more nights of frosts before we get to the spring. But I can't wait any longer, so I'm going to pot up some seeds into the pots and put them in the greenhouse to keep them warm. And they should do okay in there. This is where I've kept my seeds for the past 25 years. It was a container that I was given, and it's got a lid, and I was given it because it was a little bit smelly and it couldn't be used for food anymore. So I thought it was perfect to put my seeds in. Now when I started, I didn't have this many seed varieties, and over the years I've acquired more and more because that's just what happens when you're a gardener. This section here is all of my vegetables, and I have them in alphabetical order, and if there's more than one variety then I put them in the same bag, and there'll be little bags inside each one with each different variety. This section here is flowers, and this section here is herbs. And this little one here is beans. I have some plastic bags and labels that I reuse, so they're all in there as well. So keeping them this way makes it really easy to sort through and find the one you want, or if you're inspired to plant flowers, herbs or vegetables, you can go through that section and have a look and see what you feel like planting. If you watch my channel, you know I don't like plastic, but I'm not going to throw plastic out and stop using it if I'm using it and I can just keep using it, because then it's going into landfill, and that's the point we're trying to stop. If I was starting out now, I would probably keep the plastic container on the outside, find one at the op shop secondhand, so you're making use of that plastic, and I would use envelopes for my seeds. I don't usually bring this container out into the garden because I don't want it to have sunlight, too much heat or get wet inside. So I just get what I want out to plant and I pop it in this container here. So I'm ready to go plant my seeds, and if anything gets wet when I'm watering or if it's spitting and raining, then I can dry this out before it goes back into my main filing system. I'm going to plant some thyme. Just cover that up a little bit. Make sure you label them because you never remember what you're planting. And if it doesn't come up, then you know what didn't come up. I reuse these labels every year, so I keep my labels together and I just sort through them, and when I need them, I use them. American upland cress is this one. This one's dill. I will have to thin these out because I only want a couple of plants, so that's why I'm using small pots. Of course, if I had more space, I would be planting heaps. Sweet marjoram. These seeds are green mignonette lettuce, so I'm using a bigger pot for these. Hopefully we get a few more plants out of that. I'm going to look for some more seeds to plant out while I've got some spare pots, and I might get a head start on my tomatoes. Let me know in the comments below if you organise your seeds. And if you have any tips on organising seeds, then leave them in the comments below too. I know I said I live in a cool climate, but that's Australia's idea of a cool climate. So realistically, our winter is quite mild and we are quite busy in winter. We don't get to rest in winter. Our resting is more for the summer because it's just too hot to do anything, but you do have to water and make sure that your ducks and chickens and all your animals have enough water and that your plants are kept alive. So we don't really get time off. We don't get to hibernate so much. But if we chose a season to hibernate, it would be the summer, because it just, like I said, is too hot to do anything. But winter here is a good time to get all the poop off the chicken coop and clean it out and put it on the veggie garden and all the different areas, the citrus trees and the fruit trees, and build up everything with straw. And get a head start for the spring. If you found value in this content, then please hit like. It really helps us out, and you're always welcome to share the videos on your social media platforms. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed. I really love hearing from you, so make sure you leave any questions or comments below. And if you're not subscribed and you'd like to see more of what we're doing on this small space homesteading channel, then please subscribe. I'd love to have you here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.